yeah. Hey, turn it up, yeah. Turn it up on your PC, yeah. Try to use your cell phone, yeah. It's about to be a breakthrough, yeah. Coming straight from the prophet, better known as Big Baby. Living up life, just help me, help you break through that spiritual warfare, yeah. It's about to do a breakthrough. You're about to do a big breakthrough, yeah. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, yeah. Hello, everybody, yeah. Turn it up right here. You with me, Prophet, better known as Big Baby, doing it live, yeah, for your spiritual breakthrough. Coming live to you. Listen up. Yeah, we got to give it to you like that. It's a great day, always a great joyful day. That's right. And today I'll be reading as I discuss the next level of the breakthrough. I've taken you to from Psalms to Isaiah, and we're going back to Psalms, and it's going to continue for the beginning of you knowing the difference of the levels that they are of spiritual warfare. Okay, and just be a brief second here. And the levels there are three levels to this warfare, that spiritual warfare we have that exists. And if you have no control over it, it's because you haven't found a way to do so. And right here, coming from Prophet Big Baby, you're gonna get the right way, the right steps, and you're gonna enjoy life much better. Just have to apply it into your life. All right. For the first level is the level ground. The level ground is a lot on the level ground that exists that people take for granted, and it's casting demons out of people. Okay, and it's dealing with the spiritual warfare. All right, and deliverance through ministries. Okay, you can go to whichever ministry you love to go to. I have no choice. You should choose your own. You try the spirit by the spirit. So as long as you have God applied inside of your spirit, He's gonna give you the right ministry to be with. And then it says, exercising your stories in the gospel of the apostles, okay, and in Acts. All right. So the thing is, when you join that ministry, that church, you discuss the things that you can't actually physically discuss with me, but mentally and spiritually, I've searched and I've and came in touch with your spirit, because inside me lives God and He's omnipresent. So that's how I know what I'm saying to you. You're relating very well with it, because He's in touch with both of us. And those who are standing by that hasn't been able to understand the first step of having God come into your heart, mind, and spirit, He's there to enter. Whether you have had drinks or smoked some marijuana, what have you, is just as you focus on just asking Him to come in. Just do so. He said, "Come as you are." I mean, how else can He cleanse you if you don't come as a sinner? How else can He cleanse you if you don't come dirty, filthy already? So if you clean, you don't need Him. He wants you as you are. So we're going to the second level of the spiritual warfare. It's a cult level. It's level 2. The spiritual warfare is a cult, and it's battling with the demonic forces related to Satanism, which is witchcraft, Freemasonry, Yes, indeed. They say Eastern religions, New Age shamanism, astrology, and other occult practices. Well, you can join those and discuss if that's what you choose to do. It's up to you. It's your leeway. Try the spirit by the spirit. You know, and you go to the third level, was it strategic, and this is the third level of spiritual warfare, also called cosmic. It's a spiritual warfare, and it involves a struggle against principalities and power in cities, nations, religions, alliance, and etc. Spiritual captivity, where you become involved so dearly and deeply with that uh, organization till you become spiritually captive. You become taken over by that cosmic. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the third level, strategic. And if you have any questions, feel free to approach whomever church you go to and ask them to give you some answers on some of the things. But what I can only do is assume that these are some of the answers you may need. So what I'm going to do right now is we go into Psalms. And I say we were in book 1 of Psalms, okay? And so here we are. And we were speaking about the law and meditating and, being able to move forward and grow with in your season, and your season is now. Your breakthrough is now. So in the wintertime, like right now, you are in the right time to be doing your spiritual warfare breakthrough, because in the summertime, that's your reaping time. You should be in that time and season. You should be well enough to start saying to your friends who are in their warfare for once you were in, that you are in now. You be able to look back and say, man, I used to be like that. See if I can talk to him. He cool with me. But don't force nothing on him. Just talk to him and see. Because they're going to ask you, man, what's going on with you? Bro, you got all this, you looking like, but you don't have nothing but the Lord and you got your strength. You can see better. You can think better. You can function better. You know what you want to do and get out of life now. So all you're doing is reaching out before you move forward to your next level, in your next stage, your next area, wherever the Lord gonna place you. You're just reaching out to let them know you planting a seed. You see, you plant a seed, and hey, it will grow. And that's the thing about it is, it's like a leaf also, shall not wither. You will not wither. When you plant that seed and that person actually nourish off of what you gave them to know and learn from, it will grow. It won't wither. It won't fall to the wayside already no more, because it's there already on the wayside. It's about to grow. So whatever you do it, you shall prosper. Just take and believe in what you're being taught and apply it to your life. And like I say, for those who you're going to be reaching out to plant a seed in, they may be ungodly people, but they may know of what they was taught coming up as a kid from their parents. They just haven't applied it into their life. So you just watering their seed already. So just continue going along with your breakthrough, and then you'll be able to help the next fella out with their breakthrough. Because as you go on, you become righteous. You know, and the winds will take and move you. But don't worry, that's God winds. That's God weather. When it come through, make your move. There's nothing you can do, because if you stay there, you can either become trampled on with buildings and trees, and if you stay there, the water can rise and you can drown. So when things take place, make your move. It's your time to move forward. You're not going backwards. You be going forward and continue. You know. So the thing is, and when you get to that point, then you become one of the anointed ones. You become one that can stand in the test of times without holding on to the old grounds that you have no control over. You can't you can't stop it from being torn up from cars driving across. You can't stop the pavement from being torn up from people walking back and forth on it. I used to wonder, I say, man, now I know they changed the street because the tires on the cars tears it up. Well, the sidewalk, people walk on them. You ain't never noticed how they tear up and start being leaning, and you be like, this was, yeah, people walk on this. That road don't last. You got to move to the next level of life, you know. So the thing is, never leaving what you learned behind. Have it inside of you, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. Then you know for one thing, what's ever content that's left behind, why worry about it? It's already in you. It's instilled in you. And they can't take that from you. And that's when you learn that a brain is a terrible thing to waste. You understand? It took a long time, but it's a long time coming that everybody need to know. It's a terrible thing to waste, the brain. So you have to understand that you have to start deleting some things that's been in your mind. You have to forget about it, brush it away, just let it go where it may, because you can't go forward thinking about what's done happened in the past. You can't go forward unless you forget about a lot of things that you've had that is no longer there. So you have to go on and gain and prosper. That's what they mean by gaining and prospering, meaning you get better and more. You understand? So it's the way of life. But if you stay dormant in that position, then you think that's the way of life. But the way of life is to grow and to be able to share with those who want to grow, who want to learn, who want that breakthrough. So you've on your right trail. And until next time, turn it up. This is no one other than the prophet, better known as Big Baby, doing it live. Yeah, turn it up and love the way things going for you today forward.